Hello and welcome to my channel, Celebrity Matrix. Today's video is how a billionaire dad sees black waitress lead autistic son in Violin stuns everyone. It was a quiet Sunday afternoon at the Grand View Cafe, a fancy place in downtown New York. People dressed in suits and elegant dresses sipped coffee and enjoyed desserts. In one corner sat billionaire Richard Harlan watching his 12-year-old son, Ethan. Ethan was different from most kids his age. He had autism. He didn't talk much, and he often got upset by loud noises or sudden changes. Richard loved his son deeply, but sometimes he felt helpless. He could buy anything money could buy, but he couldn't fix what really mattered, Ethan's happiness. That day, Ethan sat quietly with his head down, fidgeting with a toy car. Richard looked tired. He had meetings all morning and just wanted a break. The cafe was peaceful, but Ethan seemed uneasy. A young waitress named Maya walked over to their table. She was in her early 20s wearing the black uniform of the cafe. Her smile was warm and her eyes were kind. "Can I get you anything else?" she asked gently. Richard shook his head. "No, thank you." Maya noticed Ethan looking at a violin case near the door. A local musician had been playing earlier, and now the violin rested on a small table. "Do you like the violin?" Maya asked Ethan softly. Ethan didn't answer, but his eyes stayed fixed on the instrument. Without waiting for permission, Maya walked over, picked up the violin, and came back. "Would you like to see it up close?" she asked. Still no response, but Ethan lifted his head slightly. Maya sat across from him, placed the violin under her chin, and played a soft note. The sound was gentle, like a whisper. Ethan's eyes widened. She played again, this time a simple melody. Ethan stopped fidgeting. His hands relaxed. Richard watched in shock. He'd never seen Ethan react that way to music before. Maya kept playing, slowly sliding her fingers along the strings. The tune was simple but beautiful. Then something amazing happened. Ethan reached out his hand toward the violin. Maya smiled. "You can touch it," she said. He touched the smooth wood, then looked into her eyes. "You want to try?" she asked. Ethan nodded once. Just barely, but Richard saw it. Maya adjusted the violin so Ethan could hold it. He held it awkwardly, but he didn't let go. She helped him press a finger on the string and guided his hand. "Like this," she whispered. Then she played a note again. Ethan tried to copy her. People around them began to notice. Conversation slowed. Waiters peeked from behind the counter. Even the chef came out. Maya turned to Richard. "He has a good ear." Richard blinked. "What do you mean?" He heard the note and tried to match it. "That's rare for someone his age, especially without training." Richard didn't know what to say. He had hired dozens of specialists, tutors, therapists. None of them ever made Ethan respond like this. "Do you play professionally?" he asked. Maya shook her head. "I used to study music in college, but I had to stop. Now I work here to pay my sister's medical bills." Richard looked at her more closely. There was something special about her, not just her talent, but her kindness. She treated Ethan not like a problem, but like a person. "I'll pay you," Richard said suddenly. Maya looked confused. "For what?" "To teach Ethan, to help him play the violin." Maya laughed nervously. "Mr. Harlan, I'm just a waitress. I don't have any teaching experience." "But you have something they don't," Richard said. "You understand him." Maya glanced at Ethan, who was still holding the violin, staring at it like it was magic. "I don't know," she said. "Please," Richard said. "I've tried everything. Maybe this is what he needs." Maya hesitated, then nodded. "Okay, one lesson." Weeks passed, and Maya became part of their lives. Every Tuesday and Thursday she met Ethan at the Harlan mansion. At first he barely spoke, but he listened. Really listened when Maya played. She taught him how to hold the bow, how to press the strings, how to listen to the sounds he made. Slowly, Ethan began to change. He smiled more. He even hummed along to the music. One day, Richard stood outside the music room and listened. Inside, Maya and Ethan were playing together. A simple duet, but beautiful. His eyes filled with tears. Later, he offered Maya a full-time job as Ethan's music tutor. She refused the money at first, but he insisted. "This isn't charity," he said. "You're giving my son something I couldn't give him." Maya accepted. And soon, Ethan's progress amazed everyone. He started performing small pieces at school events and community gatherings. At one event, Ethan stood on stage, nervous but excited. Maya stood beside him. When he finished playing, the crowd gave him a standing ovation. Ethan looked at Maya and smiled, a real wide smile. After the show, Richard approached Maya. "You changed his life," he said. "No," Maya replied. "He changed mine." From that day on, Maya wasn't just a waitress. She became a teacher, a mentor and a friend. And Ethan, he kept playing. Every day. Not because he had to, but because he loved it. Because for the first time someone saw him, not just his autism, but his heart, and that made all the difference. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye.